Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This week I'm doing a DIY for going back to school. I'm doing a binder cover and I'm going off this pink planner I got and the inside of my new pencil case, which has a geometric pattern. It's mint and coral and I just really love those colors. So first you need to get a binder that you can slip a paper into, so make sure it has the clear sheet on the outside. And you're going to take a watercolor piece of paper and tape it down to the table that you're using. I highly recommend taping this to your arm or your clothing a couple times before putting it on the sheet of paper, because it makes the tape a lot less sticky and easier to pull off in the end. I also recommend taping this down because when you put the water on the watercolor piece of paper, it's still going to crinkle. I also recommend when putting it down on the edges to make sure that you have really clean cut edges and that they're even. It makes it a lot prettier when you take the tape off and even looking. So right now I am just laying the tape down in the geometric shapes. I did this randomly with no pattern. I kind of just like it that way, but you can do it in a pattern if you feel like that. So now I'm just adding watercolor, and first you want to wet your paintbrush really well, and then you want to wet the section you're working with completely before adding the paint. I prefer doing it this way because the paint just blends better instead of painting one piece at a time without the entire section being wet. Everything just blends better and is more cohesive. So now I'm just finishing up with the painting part of this project, and I've blended a bunch of different colors together, from oranges to reds and blues to green, and now you wait for it to fully dry. When it's completely dry, then you can pull the tape off. If you pull it off while it's not dry, it could tear the paper or it could crinkle it, so I'd highly suggest waiting. Now at this point you can put whatever you want on the front of it, or you can leave it plain, it's all up to you. I'm just going to do a little calligraphy quote on the outside of it that's kind of inspiring for schoolwork. So I'm measuring a straight line to make sure that my quote is going to be straight, and I taped it down to make sure that my paper doesn't move. So now this is just me writing it. My paper wasn't completely dry at this point, like I said it should be. I didn't feel that it was wet, so I would highly suggest waiting even longer than to the touch, because it starts to bleed on the M&S, but anything that you do can be fixed in any way, and I'm going to show you at the end what I do to fix that mistake I made. So this is the part where I'm fixing the mistake I just made. I took white acrylic paint and I surrounded each of the letters. You can pretty much cover up anything with white acrylic paint, but if you don't have that, you could use the paintbrush whiteout and just do a little bit around each letter. It kind of makes them look like they're glowing. So this is the finished product. I really enjoyed making this tutorial. If you guys like it and want to see more of these videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.